I came over. I had some free time and I figured I might help with packing. I like the look of fresh packing crates. It's a household in preparation for a journey. It depresses some, but for me it is another feeling. Something full of the flow of life, do you understand? Movement, progress, it makes me think of Africa.
Africa.
What kind of mood is this? Have I told you how deeply you move me?
You gave away the money, Asagai.
Who gave away what money?
My brother gave away the insurance money.
Gave it away.
Yes. He made an investment with a man Travis would have even trusted with his most worn-out marbles.
And it is gone?
God!
I'm very sorry. I'm due now.
Me? I'm nothing.
What?
I used to care. I wanted a cure. I mean, I used to care about people and how their bodies hurt.
And you stopped caring. Why?
Because it doesn't seem deep enough, close enough to what ails mankind. It was a child's way of seeing things, or an idealist.
Children see things very well sometimes, and idealists even better.
I know that's what you think. Because you're still where I left off, you with all your talk of Africa and dreams. You still think we can cure the great sore of colonialism with the penicillin of independence.
Yes.
Independence, and then what? What about all the crooks and thieves who will come into power and steal and plunder the same as before, only now they'll be black and they'll do it in the name of the new independence? What about them?
That is a problem for another time. First, we must even get there.
And where does it end?
End? Who even spoke of an end? To life? To living?
And into stupidity, to misery. Don't you see, Asagai, there isn't any real progress. There's just this one big circle that we all march in with our own mirage of what we think is the future in front of us.
That is the mistake.
What?
What you just said about the circle. You see, it isn't just a circle. It is simply a long line, as in geometry, you know, one that reaches into infinity. And because we cannot see its end, we also cannot see how it changes. It is odd, but those who see the changes, who dream, who never give up, are called idealists, and well, those who only see the circle, we call them the realists.
Asagai, while I was asleep in that bed in there, people went out and changed my life. They just went and took the future right out of my hands. Nobody asked me.
Was it your money?
What?
Was it your money that your brother gave away?
It belonged to all of us.
But did you earn it? Would it have all been yours if your father had not died?
No.
Then isn't there something wrong in a house? In a world where all dreams, good or bad, depend on the death of a man? I never thought I'd see you like this, Alayo. Your brother made a mistake and, well, you're grateful to him, so now you can give up the alien human race on account of it. You talk about what good is struggle. What good is anything? Where are we all going and why are we bothering?
You cannot answer it!
I live the answer! In my village at home, it is the exceptional man who can even read a newspaper, or whoever see a book at all. I'll go home and much of what I have to say will seem strange to the people of my village. But I'll work and teach, and things will happen slowly and swiftly. At times it will seem that nothing changes at all, but then those sudden dramatic events which make history leap into the future, and then quiet again. Retrogression even.
I know all that, Asagai.
Good. Then stop moaning and groaning and tell me what you plan to do about it.
Do?
I have a bit of a suggestion.
What?
That when this is all over, you come home with me.
Asagai, you choose this moment to be romantic?
My dear, young creature of the New World, I do not mean across the city. I mean across the ocean, home to Africa.
Africa?
Yes! 300 years later, the young African prince rose out of the seas and swept the maiden back across the middle passage from which our ancestors had come.
To Nigeria?
Nigeria. Home. I'll show you our mountains and our stars and give you cool drinks from the gourds and teach you the old songs and ways of our people and in time. We can pretend that you have only been away for a day. Please, please say that you'll come.
Ah, sakes.
No. I gotta sit down. You're getting me all mixed up.
Why?
Too many things. Too many things have happened today. Just sit down and think.
Okay. I shall leave you. No. Don't get up. Just sit a while and think. Never be afraid to just sit a while and think. You know, how often have I looked at you and said, ah, so this is what the New World has finally wrought.
Oh yes, just look. Just look what the New World hath wrought. Monsieur le petit bourgeois Niort himself, just look. Did you dream of yachts on Lake Michigan, brother? Did you see yourself on that great day, surrounded by all the great bald-headed men of America? Did you see yourself all halted, waiting on your pronouncement on industry? I look at you and I see the final triumph of stupidity in the world.
Who was that?
Your husband?
You didn't say nothing bad to me.
Oh, no, nothing bad. I told him he was a great boy, full of dreams, and everything was peachy keen, as the old big kids say.
Well, look at this here mess. I guess we all gonna stop moping around here. Get some work done, all this unpacking we got to do. One of y'all call the moving man and tell him not to come.
Tell her not to come.
Of course, baby. They charge us for that too. Ain't no need them having to drive all the way here and then drive back.
No, Lena.
I remember down home, people always say, Nina Eggleston, slow down. See life go for what it is.
Lena, no. We gotta go. Benny, tell her we can still move. The note's not but $125 a month. We got 4 grown people in this house. We can work.
Just ain't too hot.
Lena, no. I'll work 20 hours a day if I have to. I'll strap my baby to my back if I have to, and I'll wash all the sheets in America and scrub all the floors in America, but we gotta get out of here. We got to move.
No way. I see things differently now. And I've been thinking about some things we can do to fix this place up some. I saw a secondhand bureau down on Maxwell Street that'll fit good right here. Need a new handle on this one. It'll be looking like something brand new. And them new curtains, we can just hang them up in the kitchen. Why this place be looking fine? Make us forget trouble ever come. Sometimes y'all just got to know when to hold on to what What you got? Where you been, son?
Made a call.
To who?
To the man.
What man, Watson?
To the man, Mama. Don't you know who the man is?
Walter.
To the man, like the guys in the street say, the man. Captain Boss, Mr. Charlie. Oh, Captain, please, is the boss, man.
Lindner.
That's right. That's good. Told him to come right on over.
What do you want to talk to him for?
We're going to do business with him.
What you talking about, Watson?
We're talking about life, Mama. You always telling me to see life like it is. Well, I laid in there on my back today, and I saw life just like it is. Who gets and who don't get. It's all divided up, Mama. Life is, sure enough, between the takers and the tookers. Well, some of us always get taken. People like Willie Harris, they never get taken. You know why the rest of us do? Because we all mixed up. Mixed up bad. We get to looking for the right and the wrong in things all the time. We get to looking in it and we worry about it and we cry about it and we stay up nights trying to find the right and the wrong in things all the time. While the takers is out there just operating. Just taking and taking. Willie Harris? Willie Harris don't even count. In the big scheme of things, Willie Harris don't even count. But I'll say one thing for good old Willie Harris. He's taught me something. He's taught me how to keep my eye on what does count in this world. Yeah. Thanks, Willie.
What you call that man for, Walter Lee?
I told him to come right on over to the show. Gonna put on the show for the man. You see, Mama? That man that came here this afternoon told us that the people out there when you want us to move, they so upset that they willing to pay us not to move. And oh, Mama, you'd have been proud of the way me, Benny, and Ruth acted today. We told that man, get out. Lord have mercy, we told that man to get out. We were some proud folks this afternoon, yeah. We were still full of that old time stuff.
You're talking about taking those people's money to keep us from moving in that house?
I ain't just talking about it, baby. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen.
Where is the bottom? Where is the honest-to-God bottom so he can't go any further?
See, that's that old time stuff. You and that boy that was here this afternoon, you all want everybody to carry a flag and a spear and sing some marching songs, huh? You want to spend your life trying to find the right and the wrong part, huh? You know what's going to happen to that boy someday? He'll find himself sitting in the dungeon, locked in forever, and the takers will have the key. There ain't no causes, there ain't nothing but taking in this world. And he who takes most is smartest, and it don't make a damn bit of difference how.
Making something inside you cry, son. Some awful pain.
Don't cry, Mama. Understand. That white man is going to walk in that door, able to write checks for more money than we ever had. And it's important to him, and I'm going to help him. I'm going to put on the show.
I came from 5 generations of slaves and sharecroppers. But ain't nobody in my family never let nobody pay them off as a way of telling them they wasn't fit to walk the earth. We never been that poor. We never been that dead inside.
And we're dead now. All the talk about dreams and sunlight that goes on in this house, it's all dead now.
What's the matter with you all? I didn't make this world. It was given to me this way. Hell yes, I want me some yachts. I want to hang some pearls around my wife's neck. Ain't she supposed to wear no pearls? Somebody tell me, who decides which women are supposed to wear pearls in this world? I tell you, I am a man, and I think my wife is supposed to wear some pearls in this world.
How you gonna feel on the inside?
I'm gonna feel fine, Mama, like a man.
You won't have nothing left.
I'm gonna feel fine. I'm gonna look that son of a bitch in the eyes, and I'm gonna say, all right, Mr. Lindner, that's your neighborhood out there. You got the right to have it like you want. You got the right to keep it like you want. Just write the check and the house is yours. And I'll say, and you folks out there, just put the money in my hand and you won't have to live next to this stinking bunch of niggas. I even get down on my black knees. Captain, Mr. Boss Man. Oh, yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, great white. We just get this money for God's sake. And we ain't gonna come out there and turn up your white folks' neighborhood. And I feel fine. Fine. Fine.
That is not a man. That is nothing but a toothless rat.
There's death been coming into the house. Been coming on the lips of my children. You were supposed to be my harvest. You were supposed to be my beginning again. You wanted for your brother. What's that you tell him a minute ago? That he wasn't a man? Feeling better than he is today? You give him up for me? You done wrote his epitaph too like the rest of the world? Who gives you the privilege?
Mama, be on my side for once. Did you not see what he did? Did you not see him down on his knees? Was it not you who told me to despise any man who would do that? Do what he's gonna do?
Yes, I told you that. Me and your daddy. But I thought I told you something else too. I thought I told you to love him.
Love him? There's nothing left to love.
There's always something left to love. And if you ain't learned that, you ain't learned nothing. Have you cried for that boy today? Not for you and cause the family, cause we lost that money. I mean for him. And what it done to him. When do you think is the best time to love somebody? When they done right and made things easy? You ain't through learning, because that ain't the time at all. It's when he's at his lowest and can't believe in himself because the world done whipped him so. When you start measuring somebody, measure 'em right, child, measure 'em right.
Grandma, the moves are downstairs. Truck just pulled up.
Honey, baby, downstairs. Hello.
He's here.
Well, I certainly was glad to hear from you people. Life could really be so much simpler if people let it be most of the time. With whom do I negotiate? You, Mrs. Young, or your son here? This is my official paper, Sonny.
You going outside and play now, Travis?
No. Travis, you stay right there. You show him where our 5 generations then come to. You teach him good like Willie Harris taught you. Make sure he understands what you're doing, Walter Lee. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, Mr. Lindner, we called you because, well, me and my family, well, we are very plain people.
Yes.
I mean, I have worked as a chauffeur most of my life, and my wife, she does domestic work in people's kitchens, and so does my mother. I mean, we are very plain people.
Yes, Mr. Young.
And my father, was a laborer most of his life.
Yes, yes, I understand.
And my father, My father almost beat a man to death once because this man called him a bad name or something. You know what I mean?
No, I'm afraid that.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is that we come from people who had a lot of pride, and that we are very proud people. That is my sister over there, and she is going to be a doctor, and we are very proud.
I'm sure that's very nice. But
well, what I mean to tell you is that we called you over here to tell you that we are very proud of that. This. Come here, Travis. This is my son. And he makes the 6th generation of our family in this country. And we have all thought about y'all.
Good.
And we have decided to move into our house. Because my father, he earned it for us brick by brick. We ain't gonna try to fight no causes, and we promise we'll try to be good neighbors, and that's all we got to say about that. We don't want your money.
I take it then that you have decided to occupy the...
That's what the man said.
And I would like to appeal to you, Mrs. Young. You are older and wiser, understand things better than I am sure.
I'm afraid you don't understand us. My son said we was moving. Ain't nothing left for me to say. You know how these young folks is. Can't do a thing with them. Bye.
Well, if you are that final about it, there's nothing left for me to say. I sure hope you folks know what you are getting into.
Well, for God's sakes, if the moving men are here, let's get the hell up out of here.
Travis, go put your good jacket on. Walter Lee, tuck your shirt in. You look like somebody's hoodlum. Lord have mercy, where's my plant? Beneatha, what's wrong with them stockings here? Pull them things up. Ruth, where's my box with the good skillets in it? I'm gonna fix us the biggest dinner we ever ate tonight.
Mama, today Asagai asked me to marry him and move to Africa to become a doctor.
Child, you too young to marry anybody.
Just think, to practice in Africa,
Yes, baby.
What do you want to go to Africa for?
to be a doctor.
Girl, you better marry your man with some loot. Now, I think George Murchison.
George Murchison. I wouldn't marry him if he was Adam and I was Eve.
They got to do it all right.
Yeah, they sure do. Lena, let's go.
Came into his manhood today, did kind of like a rainbow after the rain.
Y'all folks, come on now. You know they charge us by the hour.